This episode of Get Creative is brought to you by my new service, EnzoGoGo.com. Find the right person for the right job. All right, on with the show. Hello and welcome to the Get Creative podcast, the podcast for creatives by creatives. I'm Evan Schmidt, and my guest today is Marc McLean. He's an online personal trainer and the author of the Strength Training 101 series, which I'm very proud to say that his books are narrated by yours truly. All right, Marc, thanks for coming on the show today. So tell the world a little bit about yourself.
I'm an online personal training and nutrition coach from Loch Lomond in Scotland, and I hope your listeners can make out my dodgy accent. I've been in this game now since 2015 when I basically first started a blog. In my previous career, I was a journalist for 15 years, a newspaper journalist, and before that my hobby was strength training, and I essentially combined the two, my hobby with what was my previous career, and set up the blog. I got fed up with journalism. Newspapers are dying these days, and I decided I need to make the move now. So around about a year ago, I set up my online personal training business, started growing that with clients, and it went from strength to strength. But it was only maybe about the last 6 months or so where I delved into producing my own books. I had a lot of content, but it took me a while to realise that I should really be playing to my strengths, and I went ahead and started writing books about strength training and published them on Amazon, digital format as well as paperbacks, expanded into audiobooks as well, and it's really beginning to pick up a bit of steam now. Those books are the Strength Training 101 series, if anyone wants to check them out. And I'm now at the moment progressing things to create a video course, which basically takes people through my online personal training course, training, nutrition, accountability and mindset. And I've basically taken everything that's in my head, put it into one big video course, structured in a series of lessons where people can just access everything, and they don't need me holding their hand throughout the course. And that means I can basically coach anyone from around the world. They just need to log into the site, have a look at the videos, and those are the likes of exercise demos and like I mentioned, tips in the right mindset, nutrition, training and so on. It's going to take me about 2 months, but that will be launched about the second week of September 2017. So looking forward to that.
Nice. So with your writing background and the fitness background, and I didn't know you had such a long journalism career, but that's awesome. What's something important that you've learned that you can think of?
This is probably not the answer you'd expect. There's been quite a lot of lessons since I went down this road of trying to set up my own business, but the one massive thing that I've found is that you need to uncover and overcome a lot of limiting self-beliefs. When I made the jump from journalism to this health and fitness world, you have a lot of doubts about yourself, about what you're capable of, and quite often you get in your own way. And it's when you're going down this whole solopreneur route of creating an income for yourself, you actually realise where you've got a few weaknesses, and you'll uncover a few limiting beliefs, and once you get them out the way, you'll realise that this whole journey is a lot more than just creating a bit of money for yourself. It's about developing yourself as a person and your skills. Took me a bit of a while to do this, and a couple of tips I would give people was check out the book Psycho-Cybernetics. This book was written out about 50 years ago, and it's sold like 35 million copies. I wish I had come across it like 20 years ago. It is massive, and it's all about developing your self-image and overcoming these limiting self-beliefs. That way you don't block your own success. So like I say, I wish I'd come across it sooner, and I hope some of your listeners check it out.
Yeah, I'll put that in the show notes too, along with where can people find you?
Well, my website is weighttrainingistheway.com. That's basically, that's my main home. But for my video course, which is coming out in September, I would ask people to check out getleanandstrong.com. It will be going live about the second week of September, so getleanandstrong.com if they've got any interest in the video course.
Sounds good. Well, Mark, thanks for coming on the podcast today and getting creative with me.
Okay, man. Thank you. Take care.
That's it for another episode of Get Creative. You can find more information about my guest in the show notes. Be sure to subscribe so that you get the next episode in your sleep. And please give the show a review. For more information about me, go to evanschmidt.com, follow me on Twitter and LinkedIn, and watch my vlog on YouTube where I share lessons that I've learned. Thank you for listening. Now go get creative.